I'm Alice from Bearstown. I suppose a lot of unemployment, and my father had been, trained as a carpenter, and my father's father was a carpenter, and he worked with Neddy Lucas, and Neddy Lucas mightn't have that much work from time to time, but he had a brother over in London who was a contractor. My father and mother got married, and they went over to London, as did quite a few people from the village, and he was working for Neddy Lucas's brother. Mammy liked England because they used to go to the films. She loved Nelson Eddy and Jeanette MacDonald and all that type of musical, so And my father, it was Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah.
They had sort of lots of friends from the village, sort of around. Yeah. Then I don't know how long they were over in England, 1938 or 39. Then I was conceived at some stage. I was born in 1940, so it was 1939, and there was a statement in the Dáil by De Valera at the time. Churchill wanted the ports, I think, to be open, so
he probably
to use Dev's thinking, according to my mother or father, sort of, was that if he did, we'd get the worst of the war. So an uncle of mine rang over to say that the ports were going to be closed, and if they wanted to come home, because they wouldn't know like when they could come home again. They left immediately, sort of, the everything was dark, and sort of, the train and everything, sort of, and Mikey, my uncle, who was kind of near at hand, kind of said to them, if you're going, I'm going too. So Mammy and Mikey and my father, they left and came home and had no place to stay, but stayed with Granny down at the Pill in Bearstown, attached house with one big kitchen and one big bedroom, and attached and a smaller bedroom. It was a slate or tiles. Also, sort of like, that a bit things were rationed at that time. And remember sort of getting sort of from America a big bag of flour. Like Mammy used to make soda bread with it, and like I could taste America or something, sort of. There was a perfuming taste from it. It was different. But I remember Mikey, sort of like, there was this big thing about American butter, and was written on a tin, and so it was written on the tin, sort of, American butter, and it was American butter, but anyway, everybody in the village tasted the American butter, and they spat it out. Rationing and all, like only Mikey, who had been a butler in Dromana, he liked it. What I discovered afterwards, what the American butter was peanut butter.
Oh.
Newspapers came from England a lot of the times, including the News of the World, which was put up on top of the press so as I wouldn't get at it. Even though I was hardly able to read. I'd have to climb on the back of a chair when I was older and go up on the skirting board and hold on to the gas case, you know, and get down the papers to see the naked women.
Oh, that's why it was hidden.
Oh yeah, oh, the News of the World was sort of very popular at that time. It came from England to Millerstown.
Okay.